Well, of course, this missile test, being an ICBM that can reach all the way to the U.S. mainland, does distinguish it from all of the tests that we've seen up until this point. And so, obviously, but for the immediate region area, such as Japan, they have already been in range of North Korean missiles for some time. And the Prime Minister Abe and his foreign minister, who serves as a doubles as a defense minister currently, has condemned it in the strongest terms, as they put it, and they've spoken to their allies, including Secretary of State Tillerson. But one interesting point is that in speaking to the South Korean government has wanted until this point to have some sort of talks with North Korea, but the Japanese government in their talks with South Korea have said, we don't want you to talk to North Korea. Now is the time for pressure, 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 and no talks. So there might be some difference between the South Korean government's position and the Japanese government's position.
Michael, what about the public reaction to all of this?
Well, the most recent polls taken before this latest missile test were already suggesting that something like 80% of the Japanese public is feeling personally concerned about these missile tests. And it's becoming a thing which people actually talk about in their daily lives. So there is concern among the Japanese public, and there's worry that there's now a practical possibility of having some sort of missile strike on Japanese cities. But this is particularly an intense feeling, apparently, among some of the fishermen. So these missiles are now coming down in the exclusive economic zones in the waters of the Sea of Japan, and these are the same waters where fishermen are fishing. So they, in particular, are complaining to the government and saying, please do something before somebody gets hurt while we're out there fishing one of these early mornings or late nights.
Thank you for that update, Michael Penn for France 24 in Tokyo.